We are in the middle of a war.
We have one last hope.
Maximals, this is about the fate of all living things.
We're not gonna win this one.
But we have a chance.
Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, June 9th.
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. And the film stars Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback as the voices of Peter Cullen, Ron Perlman, Peter Dinklage, Michaela Yeoh, Pete Davidson, and Liza Koshy. And the film is, of course, influenced by, Transformers, the Beast Wars storyline, the Beast Wars series. It is also a standalone sequel to Bumblebee, which I really loved and enjoyed. And I just got back from seeing the film, and I thought it was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. It had me on the edge of my seat, and it was a very entertaining Transformers film. Of course, it's a lot better than Transformers The Last Night, which, in my opinion, I consider that the worst of Michael Bay's Transformers films. But I thought this was pretty much as good as Bumblebee, in my opinion. Basically, what the film is about is it's set in 1994, takes place in Brooklyn, here in New York, and we get introduced to our main character, Noah Diaz, who is played by Anthony Ramos. And he is an ex-military electronics expert, and he lives with his mother and his brother. His brother suffers from a chronic illness, and he's doing everything he could to find a job to support the family. And his friend, Reek, who is played by Toby Wiggly, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. So his friend ends up convincing Noah to steal a Porsche to sell. And so Anthony Ramos' character Noah discovers that the car is the Autobot Mirage, who is voiced by Pete Davidson. And Mirage is a Porsche. And pretty much that's where the movie kicks off, introducing, the Autobots. You got Bumblebee, and you have, of course, Optimus Prime, voiced by Peter Cullen. And you also have, the Maximals coming to the film, which the Maximals, they're based, on the Beast Wars, because the Beast Wars, the cartoon was, set and followed the Maximals, who are these Cybertronians with beast modes that evolved on a jungle planet, colonized by the Transformers, long ago. And pretty much, basically, there's this key called the Transwarp Key. And this key can open portals through space and time. So the Autobots and Noah, along with Elena Wallace, who is played by Dominique Fishback, who is an artifact researcher, and she's an intern at this museum, and she discovers, part of the key, and they all have to get a hold of the key, before Scourge, who was voiced by Peter Dinklage, who was the leader of the Terrorcons, gets a hold of it. And pretty much that's basically what the plot to the film is about. But I thought the film was very fun, a lot of good action, good fun scenes. I like, Optimus Prime, on the screen. You actually say, Autobots move out, and more than meets the eye, which was very awesome to see. And I liked how it was set in the 90s. You get a lot of 90s songs like Mama Said Knock You Out in one scene by, sung by LL Cool J. But I like the lead character, Noah Diaz, played by Anthony Ramos. He's trying so hard, to get a job to, help, his family, his mother and his brother, for his brother to get, checked out, very well because of his chronic illness. So Dominique Fishback thought she did a good job in the role as Elena, which Dominique Fishback, she was in Judas and the Black Messiah, which that film, I really liked as well. Joby Harold, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, who plays Reek, who is Noah's friend, who talks him into stealing the Porsche, and it becomes a Mirage. And his character is always eating Twizzlers, licorice. And I thought, he was pretty funny, in the scenes that he was in. Peter Cullen, voicing Optimus Prime, just absolutely great. When you think of Peter Cullen, you think of him, as Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is a standout, of the Autobots whenever you think of, Transformers. Because whenever you think of it, you think, oh, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. And you also have Ron Perlman, who voices Optimus Primal, who is the leader of the Maximals, and he transforms into a gorilla. So, pretty cool that Ron Perlman, voiced Optimus Primal. Peter Dinklage as Scourge, very pretty interesting, villain. He's the leader of the Terracons, and he transforms into a semi-truck, which, I thought he did a good job voicing Scourge. Yeah, Michaela Yeoh, who voices Eraser, who is a Maximal Warrior, and she's the Peregrine Falcon. Thought, that was pretty cool, how the Falcon looked, Eraser. Pete Davidson as Mirage, he's the standout of the Autobots in the movie, in my opinion. And Davidson ended up describing voicing Mirage as, Jim Carrey's The Mask meets Bugs Bunny, in lieu of his rebellious personality. But of course, Mirage, he's a Porsche, and, like I said, he was the standout of the film, among the Autobots. Yeah, Liza Koshy, who voices RC, which is very cool. She is a Autobot sharpshooter, and she transforms into a red-white motorcycle, which was very cool. Colman Domingo voices Unicron, a world-devouring planet-sized transformer, and he's the Terracon's master. So, always enjoy Colman Domingo, from Fear the Walking Dead, where he plays Strand. But overall, Transformers Rise of the Beasts is an awesome film. It's very fun. The action scenes, were awesome. The look of the Autobots, I thought, were very well done. And, if you like the Transformers, definitely give this film a watch. It is worth watching, in my opinion. It was also shot in New York and Peru, Montreal, including Los Angeles. But check out Transformers Rise of the Beasts. I would recommend it. If you're a fan of the Transformers and the Transformers films, definitely give it a watch. But anyways, that's it for my review of Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later tonight for the SmackDown and AEW Rampage review.